And just like that, we're back again with a pretty purper. Look at that thing. You see how pretty that is with them there purple notes? That thing's completely peach. Yes, it ripened up. I this never seen one this color before. Even though the main parent or one of the main parents is a peach boot. Anyways, this is the solid gold boot peach boot pink tiger three-way cross that Justin White did. That is completely highly unstable. I was able to send a few to Thomas because I sent him one that was white, but it was sitting on the vine for months. But he said it was real soft. Oh, smells good. There's a placenta. See that spongy down towards the bottom, that spongy placenta? That's typical of these boots that came out of the peach boot strain. And there's some floating around out there. Most people, a lot of these peppers never really took off. And everybody always wants to cross in, Caribbean peppers or established crosses with different things. But we know that whoever got the first peach variant of a boot Jalokia had something very special because it was stupid hot, hotter than the red variant, hotter than the chocolate variant even. And so then other ones like the Christopher Phillips mustard boot, which is the hottest boot I've ever had, and these other strains and things of these peach boots came off of that, or someone did a cross, and you ended up with just a ridiculously hot pepper with very neutral flavor. Last year I sent one of these to God Bless SHU, and he said, and this was a peak season, he was eating pods all the time. He said it was the hottest pepper he's ever eaten, and I believe him. The other day I had a dark mustard colored one that I cut it open, oil dripped out everywhere. Okay? More than I've ever seen come out of any pepper. And I gave a little sliver, smaller than that, thinner than that, to my coworker. He ended up throwing up. Yeah, that's how bad it was. So that not all the peppers on the plant will be like that. But well, there it is. It isn't it pretty? Now, the color that when we grow this we're looking for, and that I really like, is orange under here. Deep orange with purple blotches still. That is what I first tried when I first tried this pepper. Kept seeds from it, then I got it again. And the next grower, some of his were green with purple, and some were that deep orange with purple. And guess what? They had the pepper sat on them plants for the same time. I went through it last year. 2 plants this year, same exact thing. 2 plants. One, they won't ripen. Period. This one, I thought they weren't going to ripen because it wasn't turning orange. So this was green a week and a half ago, and it started getting lighter and it turned that peach color. So pretty cool that I'm getting to try another color out of this thing. This is going to burn the heck out of me. These are very hot peppers. No. Oh, sorry, honey. Go ahead. I thought you were turning that light on. I was like, no. So there it is. It's just sitting up on there like a Yoda. Very strong. Wow, very hot. Neutral flavor, like there's no citrus notes in it. There's no sweet notes in it. It's just a really kind of a weird pepper. All right, we're gonna go. You can take those in. We're gonna go in for the placenta bite. See what it do. It's really good. Yeah, so this was a cross put out years ago by Justin White. It was a gold boot or golden or solid gold boot, whatever. A cross with a peach boot and a pink tiger. The concept of it, amazing. The pepper, if it ripens right, phenomenal. But it's unstable. Whew, it's screaming hot. And I mean, when I say unstable, 2 years in a row, I get two plants that are completely different. And they're right next to each other from the same seed that were from the same pepper. Okay. Um, Bill Corbett actually grew it a couple years. And he overwintered his plant, one of them, from the year before. Mind you, I had peppers off of that plant. Okay. They were like this, but instead of peach underneath, it was orange. He overwinters it, puts it outside. I think he had a 7 or 10 gallon pot. Thing threw red pods. It's like Pepper Geek's another one. Pepper Geek got seeds from Justin White, and he grew it out. And guess what he got? Red pods. But Pepper Geek was like, oh, it reverted back to a regular ghost pepper. I don't agree with that. This thing, I think if it goes back red, it's still got that kind of a placenta. I think they were probably screaming hot. Because of course it's a three-way cross. It's not going to revert back to a color variant of a cross it was at one point. See what I'm saying? It's just the red pod. It's a completely different pepper than a regular Bhut. Wow. Wow, it's hot. Whew. Still got half of it here. Man. How y'all doing out there today? It's pod review season. It's your guys' favorite time to come visit the channel. It's your third favorite. I did a poll last year and people wanted to see challenges first, gardening videos second, pod reviews third, and then last place was hot sauce reviews. Hot sauce reviews are my favorite. Pod reviews are my second favorite. And gardening video and challenges, I like doing both of them too. Wow. Very strong flavor. Almost has a little bit of
I only like one kind of video.
What kind of video is that?
Chocolate covered pods.
Okay. I got you, dog. Mrs. Boca, I left her 4 chocolate primos on the table here. She hasn't eaten them yet, so that means, look at that stinger. And I'll try to feed them to her today, but this one's getting a little soft, so I might end up eating it. Wow, that is a screamer right there. Whew. I wish we could stabilize it. I wish we'd stabilize it and someone could even test it. I'm curious to see what that thing rates at, because those boots that come out of the peach strain. All right, this is the biggest chunk of placenta. This is going to annihilate me, guys. My ear is already burning. Oh. The food was temperature hot mixed with hot pepper. There's some floral notes in there. Floral, bitter. They're not floral like a Maruga scorpion or something, but just like the placenta of a super hot. It's just usually got some floral notes. Oh, that was stupid. I think Thomas got 3 of them. Coming his way. I'd like to see him eat all three of them together on a video. I mean, he'll handle it just fine, but I think he's gonna respect it, especially for a boot. Don't sleep on boots, guys. Trust me. All the super hot, pretty much, have some boot crossed in at some point, or not, but nonetheless. But like I said, I've had some boots that put the Caribbean peppers and all these new peppers to shame, or at least can run head to head with them. Oh my God, Chaz, that put me in.
The boots.
That's bad. That is
Is
so.
that dipstick capsaicin that puts them on the top, or is it capsaicin?
No, well, it matters what color variants they are. Wow, that hurts, guys. My throat, my ears just feels like someone's got a hot drill going into it right now.
I forgot.
This
It's
all
about
hurts.
color.
Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. That's just like the one I picked the other day. Wow. Tomas, you're gonna respect that. I can't even eat food.
Don't ever disrespect me.
Don't ever disrespect me saying I'm not on fire. Oh. Wow. That's a hot one, man. Like I said, God bless SHU said last year was the hottest pepper he had. They are, the plant's inconsistent, you know.
Speaking of what people want to watch, who would want to watch us be stupid on the street trying to get people to eat peppers?
I mean, they would love that. Hand me the cream out of there, out of the fridge. It's on the bottom shelf. The cream might ramp this up, but I'm worried about my stomach too. This is gonna be dumb.
We were watching a stupid video yesterday where this guy, he goes to all these neighborhoods and he's like staring people down, and he says
professional idiots or whatever. Yeah.
Says stupid things like, "You want to get disappeared?" or whatever. He gets right up in people's faces. I wanted to do a very mild, tamer version of that where you're like, "You want to get burned, man?"
Oh, you trying to get burnt up, homie?
Staring down and give him a pepper.
Trying to get burnt, homie? No. I'm saying you trying to get burnt. I want to give you a pepper. It's free. Dudes are crazy, man. I think something's gonna happen to them one of these days.
Well, there's a bunch of people that probably would have shot him or something if they hadn't hadn't gotten out of their face sooner or told them they were on camera sooner.
Some people at least asked them, what? But this little skinny white boy on this bicycle with no shirt on was driving by, and the guy said one thing to him. He hopped off and
started chasing.
Pulled out a weapon. Oh my God. Wasn't.
Yeah, everybody else gave him 5 minutes worth of just back and forth with that little guy. It took him about 2 seconds to chase him.
This ramped it up, man. I'm on another level right now.
He was waiting for somebody to bring that weapon out. I know. But some people, that guy might have been homeless. Is what it was. He was on a bike riding with his shirt off with a bunch of, I don't know. He had some stuff with him. So when you're homeless, people are always bothering you. So he's probably just on high alert.
Oh God. The other day I ate a Scotch bonnet, and I took a big sip of milk afterwards. Guys, it ramped it up. I know it's only a Scotch bonnet, but when I drink something cold, or after taking a hot pepper, It is insane.
Speaking of, Chris, if you do those things, don't do them to homeless people because the culture of
I'll burn anybody. I don't care who it is.
No,
man.
I'm just saying, some of them you can't, and I'm just talking about what they were doing, acting like you want to fight them and you were going to make them disappear. Because homeless people, they have a hard life. It's like living in prison all the time. They do make people disappear sometimes, and they might disappear you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, guys, we're gonna go. Yeah, hopefully I don't get cramps. We gotta go to church soon. Uncle Bo
But give
loves
the
you.
people
Why?